So he huffing and puffing and crying and say, you go ahead, you say something, Rody Doty. So I looked at him and I said, no, you say something. You was the one saying that you was gonna tell everything. You the one that stormed in saying, Mom, I wanted to tell you something. And I said, wait, the Charzetta leave, so you tell her. So my mom say, Marky, I'm listening. Because I'm telling you, when I kick you with this boot, it's gonna knock all the wind out your body. When I kick you with the boot, I'm letting you know this now. All the wind that's in your body is going to leave. Rody Doty, I don't want to have to kick you with the boot, but I will. So y'all want to test me? I'm ready to be tested. Now let's go. Marky, you started off first because you did come inside and you act like something was going on. You act like it was some heavy on your heart. And I want to know. So I crossed my arms over, right? And I'm like, go ahead. So he looked, he like, she said, you cry on your own time, cry on your spare time. You wasn't crying when your friends was here. You wasn't crying when you barged up in this house like if you was tough and you was paying bills. So I'm listening. So he like, Marky, you step back, Rody Doty. I'm like, okay, so I step back. She say, nah, Marky. And she was right in front of him. She say, I'm going to ask you one more time. What is it you wanted to tell me? You got 10 seconds. Okay? I'm not counting the 10 seconds out loud. I'm going to say it in my head. So that means you do not know when the kick is coming. But when I kick you, I promise you, you're going to go flying. Are you ready? He like, Ma. She said, I don't want to hear no ma nothing. Y'all up here about to tear up my house. No, you finna talk. You finna get the speaking. You treat me like up your friends. You finna get the cackling. I'm listening. What's going on? And you got 10 seconds. So he like, I'm crying because Rody is supposed to be my brother. She said, I can't. I'm sorry. It's static. I can't hear you. It's static up in there. I can't hear you. Say what? She like, Marky, clear your face. Get your tone together and explain what's going on. Because I don't like repeating myself. And I feel like you got me repeating myself. And you know I don't like it. Collect your thoughts. You got it? So I'm looking at him like, this was an act, right? In my head. But I got a poker face on, but in my head I'm laughing like he is a class act, right? He's an act. So he like, you just crying because she got that Spike Girl boot on and finna send you out there into a whole nother universe. That's what that was. He like, Rody Doty left me. She like, left you where? He left me. He left me at the school, and I end up getting to with that girl. So you let a girl beat you up? No, she didn't beat me up. So she said, yeah, wipe your face. Fix it. Come on. I don't got all day. I got things to do. She brought somebody up there to the school. They was really looking for you. And me and him tussled and I got in trouble. And so she said, are you suspended? No, but if I do one more thing, I will be. And I never, ever since you came to the school. So now, Marky, like, ever since I came to the school, things has been going downhill. Right? So I'm like, I can always lead a school. I'm like, Mom, you can, whatever school you was going to put me in, I'll go in that school. She said, no, you're going to stay right there. You stay, y'all don't call no shots. Marky, if you don't like it, then you leave and you find a different school. Your brother going to be there. That's exactly what it's going. You don't run nothing, okay? Just because things ain't going your way. Now, this is what it's all about. The door. So do I need to come up there? I'm like, and probably because he's in trouble. He like, No, you don't got to come up there. Next time she come up on me, I'm gonna knock her out. She said, I already told you. What happened with your eggs? I'm like, oh, it's still in my book bag. Well, Sean, I'm like, yes. First of all, I'm nervous. Because she hit the... Rashawn. Now, you know, when a person rub their face first and then continue to ask you a question, that lets you know they already irritated. It's something you said or did that they just didn't flow with. So when she rubbed her face and she said, Roshan, I was puzzled. I said, yes. Those 8 eggs is still in your book bag. I'm like, yeah. You didn't use them. I'm like, no. And they still in your bag. I'm like, yeah. She like, and you didn't put them back in the freezer. I'm like, no. See, you wasted my eggs. You playing with me. Now you playing with me. I'm going to freeze them and cluck you upside the head next. You're playing these crackhead games with me, and I'm not up for the games, okay? You and Marky, y'all getting on my last nerve, and I got no more nerve to give, okay? I don't got no nerve for myself. I don't even think I can tolerate myself at times, because the way y'all are on my nerves, y'all got me straight. I'm a die early. Go get the eggs. Straight up, when she made that face, I was like, oh, okay. I shoot upstairs, right? I open up my book bag. I go grab the eggs. And my phone, I got 10 missed calls. I'm looking. It's Yo-Yo. Now, mind you, I ain't talking to Yo-Yo in a minute. So I'm like, Yo-Yo hit me up. Like, okay. Tight. If you okay. You know, Yo-Yo hitting me up. Charlesetta blowing me up. So I'm like, man, like, yo, I don't know who to call first. So my mama like, those eggs better be in my freezer right now. So I'm like, oh my God. So I grab the eggs. I put my phone back in my pocket. Now, mind you, I don't even know that my phone is vibrating and going off. Because it's so heated and intense where my mama is. So boom. I put the eggs in the freezer. So she tells Marky. So that's the problem. That's it. That's the only thing that's going on. Yeah, but he think I can't have friends. Augie not even your friend. We met Augie at the same time. I'm like, Mom, we met Augie at the same time. I said I'm not cool with him. He shouldn't be cool with him. He like, so how you expect for me to have my own friends? He like, see, Mom, that's what I'm talking about. She say, why you don't want him to be cool with Augie? I'm like, take the flow, Marky. Tell Mom why I don't want you to be cool. He like, you think it's funny. You think it's funny. I'm like, I don't think it's funny. I think it's sad that you want to hang with a loser and you're supposed to be the cool guy. You the cool guy. Want to hang with a loser is crazy, right? Like, you a psychopath to want to hang with a loser. He got you. He brung the gun to you, Rose. I wasn't even there, right? I didn't say that out loud, but this is what I'm saying in my head. I wasn't even there. And you should have been like, no. What if that would have hit somebody or went off on him? Boom. So he like, I just want to be friends. Okay, so, but why Rody Doty don't want you to be friends with him, Marky? I'm listening. Please make me understand. Make it make sense. Make me get it. Because I feel lost. I feel like somewhere I'm missing something. Something don't sound right. It's not sitting well with me. It's making me sick up upon my stomach. Now I'm asking you again. Why Rody Doty do not want you hanging with Augie? Because he just don't want me to be cool with him. That's your final answer, Marky. Yeah. Marky's saying that you just don't want to be cool because you're not cool. I'm like, no, that's not it. I just think that he's a bad influence. Okay, what did he do? I'm like, Marky, tell Mom. He like, hello? He like, fine, I'll stop hanging with him. Right? So she say, Marky, if you're doing anything that you ain't got no business doing, I'm going to hurt you. I had you. I can get you back. Gotta forgive me later. Whatever you feel like you're not telling me, you better unfeel it and come tell me. Stop being tough. It's always going to come back to me. So you think about that, okay? Rody Doty. He said he not hanging with Augie. When you see him with Augie, you come right over there and say, hey, my mama said, y'all can't hang. You heard what I said, right, Marky? And so Marky like, she said, puff your nose up. Come, puff your nose up. Come on, get tough. So I'm like, see, that's what he was doing earlier. He like, yeah, because it's your fault. I'm like, I love you. You don't love me. You don't love me. You don't care about me. I won't talk to him. You happy? I won't have no friends and I won't hang with your friends. So my mama like, okay, kudos. Just go to school, do the work, come back. We're good with that. Bye. Go to your room. He stomped down to his room. My mama look at me. She say, he just didn't want to tell me. And that's a shame. But I'm going to play his game. My mom walked off. She said, I'm going to have me a cocktail. She said, come in the living room. So I'm like, okay. She said, you know I like that Canada Mist. Go downstairs and give me some Canada Mist. So I go down there to her little small bar area. Right? Remember I told you she had the drinks that was upside down that twirled in a circle. So I get Sierra Mist. I go up there. She said, go grab that Barnes Spoon. It was a Boone's Farm or whatever, and it was in the refrigerator. I think that's what it was called. It was a wine that she used to have, and it was called, I think it was called Boone's Farm, and it was a blue one. She was like, bring it in. So she got like one of the little white cups. She like, here, don't take your daddy. And she gave me a cup. So I looked, I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble? She like, why would you be, do you want it or not? I'm like, yeah, I want it. She like, okay. She like, I want to tell you, thank you for telling me. I'm like, you're welcome, Mom. She like, okay, drink your drink, but drink it here. You only having one cup. So boom, I drank it. She had her drink. She was smoking. And as we was talking, I feel my phone going off. So I'm just like, I pulled it out because I feel confident because I'm up there chilling with Mom. So I pulled it out. I look, and I'm like, it's Gregory Boo. So I'm like, Mom. I'm like, this guy, I'm telling you. The guy that was, he liked me. I'm like, is she like, pick it up? I'm like, wait, right now? So he stopped calling. She like, call back. I'm like, wait, right now? She like, yeah, right now. I'm like, I want to talk to him. Let's see what he on. Call him back. I'm like, all right. So boom. I do. In my mind, I'm like, please don't pick up. Please don't pick up. He like, hey. I'm like, yo, I missed your call. What's up? He like, hey. He like, why you was acting stingy at your house? I'm like, oh. My mama like, so I got it on speakerphone. I'm like, what'd you say? He like, why you was acting stingy at your house? I'm like, I just didn't know y'all was coming. But if y'all was coming, I would have made more, right? I'm talking to him. So I'm like, you was acting different. I'm like, your mom acting like she didn't want us to take. No, my mom don't. No. It's nothing like that. My mom just don't be letting Charzetta out like that. Like, Charzetta got a few friends, but they stay on the block, right? So he like kind of telling me the tea. So he talking. He like, hey, he like, we got practice tomorrow. I'm like, yeah. I'm going to see you at practice. So he like, hey, next time you going to cook for me? I'm like, my mama like, I'm like, what you mean by cook for you? He like made me sound like you made my sister. I'm like, man, you know, man, I gotta, man, it's like, I can't. She like, I'm like, yeah, my mama said I can't even. She like, He like, wait, what? So he tried to understand. I'm just skipping over the. I'm like, yeah, my mama was saying, I can't even cook no more. I can't cook in the house. He like, for real? He like, man, your mom look nice, but yo, when she get to talking, she crazy. So my mama like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, and you know we cool. I'm like, I appreciate you for letting me cut your cake. I don't know what that really mean. He like, that mean you my best friend. He like, it's either people that cut the cake if you're the best friend or if you like somebody I date. He like, but I was just blessing you into my group of being my best friend. I'm like, oh yeah, because we couldn't be because you got a girlfriend, right? He like, oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. He like, hey, but I just want to let you know, like, you cool and I don't want to lose our friendship. I'm like, yeah, nah, yeah, we ain't gonna lose our friendship. My mama like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, look, man, I'm finna shower. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. All right. Boo. I hang up. My mama like, yeah, he like you. I'm like, what? Yes, he definitely like you. Yeah. What you gonna do? I'm like, he didn't say he liked me. Nah, girlfriend over there like you. I'm like, Mom, I don't think he like me. So she was like, look, I'm gonna run my jacuzzi water I got myself today. You go ahead, hop in the shower first, and you get ready because you got school tomorrow. I'm like, okay. She like, I'm gonna stay down here, have me a couple of cocktails and a little smoky or whatever. And I'm finna get on the phone and I don't want you in my business. So I'm like, okay. So boom, I go upstairs, I shower, right? So as I'm in the shower, I have my cell phone with me. So I hurry up and call Charlesetta back. So she like, hey. I'm like, hey. She like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. She like, so what happened? I'm like, what you mean what happened? She was like, oh, Greg Boo said that your mom you can't cook no more at your mom's house. So I'm like, what? That let me know. He tell everything. She like, oh, so you talked to him way before you talked to me, and I been called you. I'm like, stop. She like, what's that sound? I'm like, oh, I'm in the shower. She like, while holding the phone. I'm like, yeah. I just wanted to let you know that I see your call. I'm gonna call you back though. She like, you better. I'm like, all right, I will. I hangs up, right? So boom, I'm in the midst of the shower and I see my phone just like lighting up, but it's yo-yo. I'm like, I gotta pick up. So I dry my hand and I pick up and I'm like, hello. She like, hey, stranger.